All right, so today I got a pretty cool surprise. I got a bee package in the mail. I didn't know it was coming. It's a birthday present from my mother-in-law and father-in-law. So thank you, Matt and Kitty, for that. My birthday's not till tomorrow, so this is kind of like an early birthday present. But a few weeks back, Taddy told me, you better get one of those beehives ready just in case we decide to get bees this year. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I got one just kind of set up thinking it's not gonna happen, but then a bee package showed up in the mail, so it's exciting. So let's get it installed and hopefully I don't get stung, because even though I love bees, they don't seem to love me. So all right, so the bee package that they got for us are some Italian honeybees from Mountain Sweet Honey in Toccoa, Georgia, which is about 2 hours north of us. I've driven up there in the past to get them, but they sent them to us in the mail, so it'd be a nice surprise, which was awesome. And they weren't sure exactly how they got shipped when they ordered it for us, so this is how they come. It's a 3-pound package. They have just some small plywood with mesh on either side, and then right in the middle there is the queen hanging from the top, which you might not be able to see her, and then also there is a can of sugar water, so they have something to eat while they travel. So you want to remove the top and then remove the sugar water, and that'll give you access to pull the queen cage out. Then you can put the queen cage in the hive and then shake all the bees into the hive from there. That's how it's supposed to go. We'll find out if it actually goes that way. So normally when you take this off, nothing should fly out because you have the jar there. The jar can be kind of tricky. Sometimes they can get propolized in there. So once you get it up most of the way, I like to go ahead and recover the hole. So I'm going to go ahead and get the lid off to the hive. And that's the queen cage there. And we'll give her a quick inspection, make sure she's still moving around. Yep, there she is. So that's a good sign. There's these little plugs on each end. There's, I don't know if you can see that or not, it's a little piece of cork. There's a little piece of cork on the other end, and then I don't know if you can see, but right here on this end is candy is what they call it. It's some kind of sugar, and what you do is you remove this cork on the end, and then the bees can chew through that candy and release the queen in a few days. You don't want to open this end because then she'll just fly off and you'll lose your queen and the whole colony will go with her. So let's get this cork out. And you can see the candy in there maybe. All right, so what I like to do is take the queen and put her in the middle. If you open up one of the frames, a lot of times you can kind of wedge her in there. And then you can squeeze the frames together. And that way she's where she's supposed to be. And then you give these guys another shakedown, and then you turn them over and just kind of dump them into the hive, and hopefully they all go in. That's the plan. You're not going to get them all out, but you can get most of them. And I like to just set that right in front of the hive, and they should, which it looks like they're doing, start going down into the hive. And you should start to see bees sticking their butt up in the air like these ones here. And that's telling everybody, hey, we've got a new home. This is where we live. Everybody needs to come. So our hive setup has one of these mason jar front feeders. They're not the best, but it's what we use. I'm going to go ahead and crack open the sugar water that they came with. And I'm going to fill up what's left of that into the mason jar, and then we'll make some sugar syrup in the house and come out later and top it off. These just have a bunch of holes in the lid, so when you turn it over, it drips out in there, and they can go in there and lap it all up. I think this is one of the easiest bee packages we've installed. These guys aren't angry. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just put the lid on them here. Try not to squish too many. And come back in about a week, maybe 4 days, 3 days. Make sure they chewed through that candy and release the queen. And then we can do another inspection about a week after that and make sure that the queen's laying eggs, because they should be building honeycomb in there by that point. I like to gently put this on there, and if you move it back and forth as you're shutting it, a lot of times they'll move out of the way and you won't squish that many of them. That's the theory anyways. And there you go. Don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's how we install a bee package. Thank you again for the birthday present. I appreciate it. So we put the bees in the hive on Friday and it is Monday, so they've had a few days to release the queen out of the queen cage. So we're going to go ahead and crack the hive open and take a look and make sure that the queen got out safely. So the first thing I like to do is smoke the entrance just a little bit, give them a couple puffs, kind of mask the scent of their pheromones they put out saying we're invading the hive. And a bunch of ants. Alright, so the queen should be right in the middle. Not crawling around on this inner cover anywhere. This right here is the queen cage. It looks like they're already drawing out some comb. Let's see if I can get this cage out of here without causing too much of a ruckus with everybody. Alright, so you can see there's no longer any candy in the queen cage and the queen is out. So that is a successful release, in my opinion. So all I'm going to do now is pull out this center frame here just to see how much they've drawn out. Yeah, they've actually done quite a bit. I haven't seen the queen yet.
They're grown with pollen.
Oh yay. Got his saddlebags full.
There's the queen.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Yep, she's right here. Alright, so my smoker died, so I'm gonna relight it. I'm just using some coconut core that we had laying around. Not the best stuff I've found. Try and get it smoking and smoke these girls back down. It doesn't take much. Put the lid back on. And then put the cover back. I think it's on there.
Winnie, what are you doing way over here?
Just seeing what y'all are doing. Alright, so I'd say that's a success. The queen's out. We found the queen. She's still alive. Hadn't seen any eggs yet, but it's still kind of early, I think. So hopefully in about a week we'll check again and we'll see eggs. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching.